wanted to introduce everyone to somebody I'm really, really excited about, and I can't thank enough for doing this with us. We've been doing this the last few weeks, and we had the pleasure of having Jon Gordon come and speak to our company in around 2015. And Jon has gone on to superstardom since then. Many of you guys have read his books or have had a chance to see his social media postings. He's absolutely killing it on social. Just last night, he posted a talk with Matthew McConaughey, which was really phenomenal. And many of you may have read books like The Energy Bus, which is one of my favorites. Another one I've been using a lot recently and reminding to make sure we stay in the moment, stay positive. But Jon, my favorite of all time of yours, of course, is one word. And the reason why I love that book is because Kavaliro was featured, and really, really appreciate it. Never forget that you added that to us, and just can't thank you enough for joining with us. So I asked Jon to spend a few moments with the team and reminding us to stay positive. But thank you, Jon. Truly appreciate you joining us.
My pleasure, Bill. Thanks so much for your belief all these years, and appreciate you sharing my work with others. It means a lot. And know we're all going through a really difficult and weird, strange time right now, but the only way through it is the positive energy that we bring, the positive attitude we bring every day. And it's not Pollyanna positive. It's not about seeing the world through rose-colored glasses. It's knowing that we have the power to overcome the thorns. And it's our mindset right now that's going to get us through this. Check out my Positive University podcast with Matthew McConaughey. I asked him about his mental framework for how he's getting through this. And he said he always projects further than it's going to be, longer than it's going to be. So he's saying, hey, this might take 2 years. I might be like this for 2 years. Now, he doesn't expect it really to be 2 years, but he's saying, if I have to be this way for 2 years, I'm getting my mindset ready for a long duration of discomfort, duration of challenges, discomfort of adversity, and so forth. And so when it's shorter than that, it's like, hey, oh, I was ready to go longer, but now I can go right back. And so there's just a mindset that we can have that allows us to persevere, to overcome. And the way I see it is that we got to feed ourselves every day, because if you don't have it, you can't share it. You know the story about the two dogs, right? We all have this positive and negative dog inside of us, and whichever one you feed, that's what grows. Well, we now need to feed that positive dog more than ever. And I'm having to do it because, my livelihood is speaking, and there are no events going on. And I'm on a daily basis to keep myself going. And here's what I'm doing, and I hope this helps. I'm focusing on winning today, knowing that I cannot control tomorrow. I can only control what I can control today. And I can do my best to win today with the right attitude, the right message, and the right focus. And if I can do that every day, if I can win each day over time, I'll win the future. But that's that's just a mindset that I want to help you have. Just win today. Don't worry about tomorrow. If we win each day, we put enough wins together over time, we will create an amazing future. But we just got to focus on winning each day. Any questions?
Just one question I had is, you're talking about a long-term mindset and getting prepared for things like that. Do you think there's any power in preparing yourself to go back to what we thought was normal, or you think it's better to stay in the moment and what our current situation is?
When you say go faster, what do you mean?
I mean, prepare yourself for going back to like a new normal, or should we just stay in the present where we're at?
Going back to new normal. Yeah, I think the world is always changing, right? So no matter where we are, I'm not even a fan of the term normal or new normal, because the world is always changing. So for me, it's about preparing for the change of an ever-changing world. Because even if we look back 5 years from now, we see how much things have changed. You look at your business model, you see how you've changed the world doing what you do. And so we're always changing things. So it's really about adapting each day, innovating, and preparing to go back better, stronger, having learned more, having grown more. I would have never gotten the Matthew McConaughey interview if we weren't in a pandemic, because he had time, he had things slow down, and we were able to make that happen. So there are things that can come out of this. So I think it's wise to prepare for the worst and then you expect the best, is my mindset. Like, we expect great things are going to happen, but we also prepare in our mind that it could be a long time. That's the way I'm approaching it. But really, whatever works for you. Like, if it works for you to say, I'm gonna prepare every day for what life is going to be like when this is over, that's great. But we just don't know how long it's going to be. We don't know when things are going to come back. We don't know a lot of things. And anyone who says they do know really doesn't know. They're making it up if they say that. So in my mind, we continue working our model. We continue focusing on our business. We do what we can do to build our business to grow during this time. And maybe, I don't know, where you're looking at with your numbers and forecasts and so forth, but I don't know where you are. Maybe your numbers aren't going to be the same, but your vision shouldn't change. Maybe your goals change in terms of numbers, but but I know your vision shouldn't change. The vision should remain the same. The mission should remain the same. And we just have to find new ways of living the mission and the vision. So for me, right, I can't speak on stages, but the vision has stayed the same. The mission is the same. I'm now just doing it via Zooms and FaceTimes and short little videos and things like that to encourage people.
And you've been doing a great job with that, Jon. And we feel blessed that you could spend a few minutes with us, and how you feel about Matthew McConaughey joining you is how we feel about you joining us. And we have certainly evolved as our company has. When you came and spoke to us in 2015, we were introduced through Donnie Jones, a former UCF coach who's now killing it at Stetson. Jon speaks to NFL, almost every single NFL team, every NCAA team. And if we can do our part to help support Jon, amazing books, every single one of them. I've read them, and really, really appreciate you taking the time to join and spend time with us. We can't wait. We had a team member that was going to one of your events in Jacksonville that was postponed. And Jessica, I know you're excited to go back and seeing Jon when he gets that rescheduled. And hopefully we can have you come back to one of our conferences again soon, Jon. We'd love to have you down in Orlando in a few years from now. So thank you so much. I'll let you go. I know you're really, really busy, but please, let's give love to Jon on social media and support him as best we can. We truly appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Thanks so much, Bill. I appreciate you all, and hope this helped a little bit in terms of just staying positive. All right, take care.
It definitely does. Thank you so much.